You're watching the Alabama Weather Network.
This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, the 10th of September. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather, dry today. Will be dry through the weekend. Heat levels slowly creeping up. The question is, when does rain return? And could the tropics be trying to wake up? Let's take a look at the upper air view this afternoon. This is the flow about 18,000 feet off the ground, which often tells a good story. Got a trough in the western states. Around here, very light westerly flow aloft, a little shortwave north of the state. And the visible satellite view, a sunny day. Totally clear for the eastern counties of the state. Got a field of cumulus clouds over West Alabama, but those are fair weather cumulus clouds. We'll check the radar composite. Nothing happening across the state. Got a few showers over the Mississippi Delta off to the west. Temperatures are in the 80s across the state. We've got some folks approaching 90. We've got 89 for Andalusia, Monroeville, 88 for Mobile. And I do think most spots should be pretty close to 90 tomorrow afternoon. On the watch warning map, very quiet today. Got some flash flood watches in scattered spots out west. The east is quiet. A couple of low-end marginal risks of severe storms through tonight. Again, well to the west. Tomorrow, a marginal risk from Colorado up to the Canadian border. And on day 3, which is Friday, again, a small marginal risk out around the Four Corners in the southwest, where Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico all come together. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Nothing. Big goose egg. And we're in a very dry time of the year. This is not unusual. We're typically pretty dry here in September and October unless a tropical system is involved. So let's peek at the tropics. Again, today, very quiet. On this day, which is the climatological peak of the Atlantic hurricane season. It is so odd to see a map with nothing on it here on the 10th of September. However, in the 7-day outlook, all of a sudden we have a little highlight here from the Hurricane Center. A wave in the eastern Atlantic with a 20% chance of developing over the next 7 days. We'll check the output from the European Global Model. And again, it sure looks like if anything forms, that's a big if, this will be gaining latitude, and if anything forms, most likely it turns into the open Atlantic. The Gulf, still no sign of any tropical trouble, at least for the next 7 to 10 days. So model fans, here we go. GFS, 12Z run, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Got a trough in the west, trough in the east here. We have a northerly flow aloft, and that means should be another generally dry day. We'll check the high-resolution HER model, valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And it basically shows nothing. And we're going to be dry for a while. This is Friday, highs in the low 90s. Saturday and Sunday, we're dry, again, low 90s. Next week, Monday and Tuesday, we're still dry. Maybe mid-90s in here early next week. And this is a week from today. Wednesday, the 17th of September, got a ridge on top of us, and once again, we are rain-free. So here's a look at the 10-day output. This is valid Saturday, September 20th. And again, little shortwave trough north and west of the state, but once again, there's just nothing there. So there's just no sign of any major rain event here, at least for the next 10 days. In fact, we'll take a look at the rain potential for the next 15 days. This goes through the end of, the 25th of September. Not the end of the month, but the 25th of September. And there's evidence maybe a little rain 10 to 15 days out. But again, the mean is barely over 1/2 inch. Not much. Heat levels creeping up. 90 tomorrow and Friday. Low 90s this weekend. Mid-90s Monday and Tuesday. And then highs dropping back into the upper 80s by Saturday, September 20th. But obviously, if you're looking for some cool, crisp, refreshing fall weather, that's not a good chart. And quite frankly, this is not a good chart. This is the new 8 to 14-day guidance just in. This is for September 18th through the 24th. And really, the entire contiguous United States, above average. All right, let's roll some Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. yesterday had a big visit to the third graders at Center Elementary School in Cherokee County, home of the Warriors. Big crowd, great time. The third graders can soak up the science. They really are good. I love teaching third grade. We talked about how we forecast the weather instruments. Talked about hurricanes, tornadoes, thunderstorms, did some storm spotting. That was a really good session, just a great time. I love coming to Center. So again, to all of these amazing students and the teachers at Center Elementary School, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. You know, you guys are looking good. All right, so Friday, going to be at, Friday we will be, I should know this off the top of my head, at Pell City at Coosa Valley Elementary School. And again, I will find out in mere moments. Our Friday night Rivals game of the week on My 68 will be live there, and obviously no rain issues for high school football games both tomorrow night and Friday night. And really for the college games on Saturday, heat is the main issue. No chance of any rain there. Don't forget you can catch my forecast on ABC 3340 News this evening and on great radio stations around the state, including in Birmingham, 98.7 KISS. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Wednesday evening, and God bless.